Well, boys and girls, we are back on the farm. We are in Iowa Plains, actually, and I had rebuilt the Grant Hilbert Series on this farm, and I also have built the neighbor's farm, and I thought this would be kind of interesting as a new series to have a perspective where I go and I am basically the neighbor that helps Grant, or, sees his farm and helps him on his farm, but also farms this farm itself. So I have an older machine. I have a 9510 combine with a 612 chopping corn header, which is a 30-foot corn header, and then I have a I would say a 930, but it's a 630F. And so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna harvest some wheat today. So I'm gonna hop out here and go ahead, and I'm gonna just trade in probably just this oop, don't go down in the ditch. And we're just gonna harvest some wheat today, because it is that time. But I thought, what's a better series than just being the neighbor who does its own thing? Grant is the one that borrowed the 2700 and I believe the disc from him, this farm. But I thought this is a similar setup. It's not exact. I saw the 3 grain bins, and I know it's uphill, and I'm using it as a disc. But I decided to put this nice shed because I never used it and have my equipment there. So we're gonna go ahead and drop the header and see what's yielding. We're gonna do some straw. Maybe not. The yields are not as good, but I was expecting some of that. So I'm gonna do straw, and I'll come with an older tractor and bale this. But yeah, yields are not that good, but we're gonna get this field done. We're just opening it up now. But Grant is harvesting down that road a bit. There's his farm actually coming up here. You guys will see his beautiful farm that is already built. See the fuel tank. But he built it on the soybean field. It originally was a corn field, but this is so next year will be corn. But this is his first year of harvesting, I think, of farming, and so he needs some help, and so I'm here. I'm just getting my field done. I harvest wheat around here, and corn, some soybeans, and then he does the soybeans and corn. So we have our fields kind of next to each other, which is kind of cool because, if you need something, I'm right there. But so we farm. So I'm just getting this one done because I don't have any animals myself for dairy, but I sell this to the feed market if this is a bad yield, which it is, and all the bales go to a feed market for animals, and like a straw, and then the good wheat I go to the mill for flour. So that's something. But this is my own farm basically, next to Grant. So I'm just a neighbor, but there's his shed and stuff. He has an 8110 and 2 gravity wagons, I believe, by Brent. Roughly 600 bushels, I think, 900 bushels, something like that. And then he has a 9560 STS combine, so a lot newer than this 9510. And he has a little bit of a smaller head though. So he has believe it or not, he has a 25-foot 625F, and this is my 630F. So he also runs a 6-row corn header, the 606C. I run a 12-row. And then He also, I believe, has, looks to be a nice field cultivator. I think it's a 2210, not quite sure. And then he also has a 12, yeah, I think it's a 12-row planter. So that's a neat setup for him. But you guys will definitely be able to see a lot of videos on his farm, because I'll be going to his farm, helping him out, and maybe driving cart, whatever, for him as he's out in the field, because he planted a little bit late than normal, so the way his crops are coming is a little bit later. It's already October 5th, and this soybean field right at his farm is not doing so well. And so that's why I'm kicking off this field, so that I can probably disc this up, or cultivate this one up, and just get it done. But it's a very interesting crop, and yeah. I definitely was expecting better yield for the wheat though, but it is pretty late. You normally would not harvest this, especially during this time, but we only are doing this once a year. We're not doing like a winter crop or whatever. I did buy a nice good old seeder. It's a drill that I can put a cover crop into, which is what I'm going to do. It's an oil seed radish, and I'm going to drill that in. And then after I drill that in, because it acts like a cultivator / drill, no-till drill, I'll go ahead and till that up, because it'll fertilize the ground and plant, or just plant over it as a cover crop, and plant soybeans or corn into here, depending on what the fertilizer stage is. Soybeans don't need as much as corn, so if it's a high maturity value for fertilizer on the field, then I will be looking into losing my train of thought here. Then I'll be, if it's a high value of fertilizer that I get off the cover crop, I'll be planting corn. If it's a low, I'll be planting soybeans. If I get nothing, well, then it'll be just this wheat again. That guarantee the pH level is pretty good, but it's just the fertilizer. You know, we had not enough water, and I guess not enough fertilizer. We put nitrogen on this field, but just without the water and stuff, it doesn't quite activate. This was a mineral fertilizer that you spread on, and as it rains, it, you know, puts a little fertilizer in the ground, and because of the drought we had, it didn't water anything, and I didn't have a sprayer to even do anything, so this was pretty much dead to begin with. That's why you see all the dead weeds, because we had spread herbicide with it, the neighbor did a while back ago, but that was about it. So we're full, so I'm gonna hop into, oh, why is it saying that? There we go. So you can see our nitrogen was pretty bad. But I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna hop into here. Get the grain cart. And then I think I'll do, that should be enough. I think one headland should be enough. Talk about full. And Bob is going to be driving the combine. He's just a worker on my farm. And then I'm going to go, once I finish up this field, I will then have, I'll go help Grant with his field, because he needs some help. But that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for the 8 subscribers, and Merry Christmas to all you guys. And more contact will be on here. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys think this would be a good series on me being a neighbor farmer, or do you guys just want me to be on Grant Hilbert's farm? Just let me know in the comments down below. And as always, subscribe, like, share, do all that fun stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Luca, out.